you knocked out all your chores for the day. All right, let's go!
Hello, folks. Welcome back in for another edition of Mega Man Battle Network 2. I'm Leslie Pro, and tonight we will take on the final refights in the World 3 area, get Protecto 3, and then finally take on the ultimate fight. Good evening, Zero. Good evening, Speed. I was muted to start because you can't hear it, but there's a hairdryer going in the background. Leave it at that. Tomorrow night is Zelda 1 Randomizer versus Vitor, 8 p.m. Eastern. No word yet on a restream, but it is time to get it going. Oh, before I get started, yeah, thanks for the good luck. Oh yeah, while I was at work, you might notice a 3rd star. That's because I finished the Program Advance part of the library off stream. Required a lot of researching what I needed, as well as getting the chicks. And some of them were a pain in the butt. Thanks for the good luck, Will. Appreciate that. So our first refight is here in World 3 Area 2. What we want to do is stay on this path here, and you can't miss them. Made some changes to my folder. To help with flow. Not only flow, but damage output. Step Sword doing 150 really helps. Oh, he moved. Uh-oh. Oh, for sure. That's what I plan on doing. I don't plan on anything crazy. Oh, I might as well show up the reason why there's an Aqua Ball in my folder. Watch this. That amount of damage really makes Napalm Man easy. Very powerful chip. Panel-breaking bombs. Yeah, and that's the rematch in this area. Is Napalm Man. I just need to fight him twice, thankfully. But the enemies here are no pushover. If anything, they're pretty powerful. Nothing fancy there, just charged bubble shots. Oh. Oh, wrong way. Something I don't like about World 3 Area 2 is the struggle in finding your way. I've done well in getting big bomb chips lately. This fight could get rough. Oh, I mash. That's a mistake. But I live to tell the tale. Okay, now I'm where I want to be. I'm gonna wait around here for the V3 to show up. Two straight S ranks, two different results. Well, it was the right field, just not the right enemy. Now, getting all of the Raton 3 chips for the Z-Rat Raton 3 and Omega Raton 3, that took some work. As I had to get the ranks with varying levels of HP, it was a mess. But I made it work out. Don't even get me started with Oofball. In fact, I use a completely different folder for this fight, because this folder just wasn't cutting it. Yeah, not a fan of these things at all. Step sword wouldn't work here. Yeah, I don't like these things in the slightest. You know, running away isn't a bad idea here. Like, seriously? That is just one of those fights where with this folder, it's not that good. Another folder that I use would have had a way better time. And it gives me these fuckers again. Yeah, AoE chips. Heatman 3 is definitely a better option. We're charging. Yeah, sword chips just don't do it there. Seriously, Proto Man? Alright, that helps. I guess. At least the double delete here is easy. Virus moves into your row. 1, 2. Both hits with Proto Man's enough to take out both. Good chip if you can somehow get it earlier in the game when you don't get hit for 100. This point in the game, not so much. Double delete. Oh, I do not like this chip draw in the slightest. It kind of blows, really. Good enough, it takes 2 out. And then I'll just use Life Sword 2 the final hit. Alright, Napalm Man, come on out, ollie ollie oxen free. Did it again. I'll see your napalm and raise you a life sword. I'll take that. Now that's a double delete. All that damage done to it, an Aqua Ball just wipes him out. Thankfully, the magnet bomb itself doesn't do damage. Had to wait a moment there. There we go. Yeah, I could help, but I don't necessarily need to use them per se at the moment. Damn it. Oh, thankfully. Getting tired of breathing in the farts from that poison puff. That chip drawer was shit anyway. Game, we're gonna disagree on that one. I was trying to fire off the sonic boom of our variable sword and it just would not fire. I feel like I was better at doing that on the GBA version. Might be the controller. So now for this here. I'm gonna do two things in this area at once. First thing I'm gonna do take on Mole 2. And Variable Sword is a chip that Mole 2 can drop. It's just not often. So I'm trying to remember, where was this? I think so. Could be wrong. It's a very long walk to get to this square, but you do it. And you get Planet Man's refight. I've already got Double Hero ready to go. I think Proto Man's much good otherwise in this fight. Yeah, he doesn't do shit because you need a panel in front. I am gonna need something to happen here. Alright, so the fighter does penetrate. And this is why and right as he uses double planet, he goes down in health to a critically low state. Now Roll comes in for the final hit. Fire styles work really good against Planet Man, but you gotta be ready for anything and everything. Now that refight should start to appear. Note how I say should, because it sure shit hadn't appeared yet. Yep, soon in-game it will appear. And now for Double Hero. I really do not have the right folder equipped for this area for the viruses, but it is the right folder for, well, it's a better choice folder for fighting Planet Man. Warning, do not try this at home, because stepping in swamp is a real drain on the health. And it's Mole 2. Didn't draw a fire sword. I suppose I can utilize roll here. Yeah, we've certainly had a number of cold ones here recently. Alright, so now we're coming up on Protecto 3. Now, before I really get into it, there's one change I need to make to this folder. There's one thing I need to add. Yeah, you're telling me, Zero. It was nice yesterday. Today sucked. Yeah, but it's also becoming the norm for the rest of the country, too. Which is crazy to think about. Ah, gross. Central Maine, That's a good part of the country to visit, for sure. Okay, so I'm going about this a few different ways. I'm doing some math here, so bear with. So 40, 40, 30, 20... would be 290. That would not be enough. So... the only other thing I'm going to do is switch Alpha Aqua Custom to Wood Shield. Because what I'm going to do requires me to be able to shield. And if it doesn't work, well, I got a backup plan. But let's hope it doesn't come to it. Anyway, here we go. Right on cue. That'll do it. I should have done the elemental damage. Excuse me? Do that again. I do that again because that was like what I had to hit, and the game literally flips me off. Be good for a laugh or two. Would you look at that? Its HP is stuck as one down. Failed that one, but I'm still not convinced. Okay, I think I gotta plan this out. Oh, I mistimed that badly. I'm about to find that out right now, actually. Oh, that did insufficient damage. I want to give that one more try, and then I've got a backup. Personally, though, I find this amusing to drop a poison pharaoh in. Now, Heatman boosts the power to 770. That should be enough, right? Got him. I guess it had to be over it on its own. That's what it was. 5,000 zenny for destroying that thing. And now, the unlocker, this mystery data, gets us an Anti-Navi X. Now, weird chip code aside, this chip is used in Versus Play to steal the enemy's Navi. There's another use for it. I hope to get into that in a bit. Now, unfortunately, Heatman's attack... so I was making it harder on myself. As I do. So I figured that would just... as simple as that is... go back to this folder. Might change up what I do for navies here. In fact, I might make it... no, I might design a more Gator-based folder just so I could hammer at bosses. Oh, so there are two strats. Oh, there's a third strat, by the way. It involves using the DLC chips. I used the wide sword motion to get the barriers off. Then 3 swords, cut them down. Next. Gosh, I need to switch my style back. I just realized that. Gives me life sword 2, and that should finish. I am curious. Do I have to completely exit re-enter just to get the refights to show up? Because that's what I'm starting to feel here. Kind of lame if that were the case. Oh, these fucks. I guess the only plus side is I do have a draw for double hero. But I got the draw, so I'm gonna go with it. Come on down, Popper. And this is where I say to hell with it. Your mama was a smoker. And I could say something. Oh, please, I've heard worse shit than that. Right now, the vibe I have is I would have to totally exit Cyberworld and come back in for the V3s, which just is beyond stupid. If I had known that, I would have done those on my own last night, but whatever. Live and you learn. Now, it be what it be. But from Land's own room, I do this. Thanks to the sneak run, getting back to World 3 area isn't the worst thing in the world. It's just time consuming. Looked like it was still working, so I'm gonna stay with it. Watch the game call me a liar at some point. Okay, next. Yes, that is exactly where my head is at, Speed. The weak viruses are kept at bay. Stronger viruses and net navies, however, will still come out to play. Okay, it takes out the support. That was a draw that exists. Oh, would you look at that? Double hero. The hell with it. I don't know. They left me an opportunity to get them both with this fire sword, so I took it. That didn't go according to plan. Okay, first idea was to hope they'd line up, but that never happened. And then a pair of step swords. Took a big... Yeah, the masked viruses and shadows are done after the next game. Thank fuck. Oh, nailed it. Back in the corner where I fought Protecto 2, and so far nothing. First, I'm gonna panel lock the top virus. No, you don't. Oh yeah, I'm with you there, Zero. This part of the game is really fucking annoying. But it is so satisfying if you can get everything it has. Alright. Here we go. Napalm Man version 3. 2,000 HP. Looks like a tough fight. And it is. But yes, there's a cheese strat. However, I didn't draw it, so we're gonna play without it to start. I'm just gonna show it now. Oh, I wish you could, Will. Oh no! That wasn't supposed to happen. The Aqua Ball got off screen. No! Now I have to focus on survival. Damn it, I missed. that would have been cool. Oh, yes. Double hero, go! I'm gonna use 2 Proto Man chips to finish, because this guy's brutal. This is a very hard fight to do without getting hit. But 5,000 Zen. I'm gonna make one change to the folder. Aqua Ball now becomes regular chip. And there's a reason for this. Now, the reason Aqua Ball becomes the regular chip is that those shots do a lot of damage. Aqua Ball can take full advantage of that and deliver a devastating hit. Unfortunately, that was not the correct fight, but I will take the Life Aura chip all the same. Damn. Actually, that's a triple delete. Oh, video game, you are an ass. Aqua Ball made that a very easy double delete. And quick, too. Yeah, that delivered a big hit. Boy, do I got some work to do. Raw's just not there. Imagination is always a good thing, as they say. It's still a double delete. And I can only keep dodging verticals so many times before I get hit. I might be able to get him on this turn. Got a dub. Got a V2. Okay, let's save that. And I'm popping a full energy here. Double delete. Okay, so now I know it's late in the cycle for this lock enemy. So what I'm hoping is I get one more Napalm Man fight out of it, and I draw the V3. But I got a S rank too for it to be a real V3. Game, you're not helping. So all I'm gonna say is right now, you are not helping. Good counter hit there. Oof. I almost bit it. Rather took a big hit. See what happens if I don't pop the energy. Hey, hold on. I just remembered a key detail. Because when I first did this on GBA, I was looking at a guide from Neoseeker, and I think I might have just recalled the exact strat that needs to be used, but I need an encounter that's not a virus. I need the actual V3 Navi to pop up. HP fell quite a ways, even though that was not the full intended strat. Drop. I know I can do this. I just need to hit up, actually. I can get this. Super. I may just. I wonder if I should just Buster Max this. No, because champions don't whine. They win. Even though that didn't do the full 999, that still did a humongous amount of damage. So this is gonna do 560. Damn it! Come on, game! So close. Hey, how goes it, Chris Joy? I am in what's gonna be the final act of Battle Network 2. I just have a few more chips to get, and then one last super boss. No. Got off screen. Just what we didn't want to see. V3, V3. Double hero, double hero. No! Fuck! Well, this time's gone straight to the rubber band. I will be right back. I need to use bathroom. I have returned, and now that I know that the Oracle games are an archipelago, I think I know who I can poke to maybe do that. Well, not me, but I know some folks who do a lot of archipelago stuff. Anyway. Thankfully... Aha, here's the guide I was referencing. That's not the cheese strip. Yeah, to hell with it. I'm close, I know it. So let me guess, Chris. Mashy runs through randomized Oracle like Andy runs through randomized Link to the Past. If I had to put a comparison to it, I mean, I don't know. Damn. What I can say with certainty is that of all the fights to S rank in this game, this one is the hardest and probably the most frustrating. Oh. Fast. That's what happens when you scuff the controls. Oopsie. Well, now I have an idea. It'll pop if I hit it with the zap ring. Now the guns are blazing, so it's time I get blazing too. Fire, Aqua Elect, Life Sword 2. Did Proto Man even hit at that point? Nope. Nope. Well, that attempt went south real fast. do have double hero as well, so... Double hero go? Wrong button. No! And I just have to cap him once. So frickin' close. This is not an easy S rank, for real. That was a 9 rank, Krista, but I take the GG and the fact that I survived. Okay, I dare say I've made him mad. Ah, OG releases, I did have fun with them on NSO. Well, I gotta focus here. Oh, yeah, the Goron dancing kid literally fuck itself, because that was just awful. Yeah, the dancing minigame was literally the worst. Oh, come on, that's bullshit, game, you know it. Looks like a double delete game. But it's just like the old school games, the ties don't go to the player. Not in that case, anyway. But... yeah, well, I thought I had him too. Personally, well, I'll put it this way. Personally, I feel like I got hosed on that call. Yeah, that it did. And speaking of failure, so does this run at an S rank. Come on, game. Don't make me go reaching for Galactic Mermaid, because you bet your ass I will. Yeah, it got to the point with the Goron dance minigame that I said, you know what? I'm just gonna save state this. And thankfully, I didn't have to do too much of that. Shit. Now the RNG is betraying me. No, it got off screen. Damn. Oh, I'm with you there, Zero. I am with you there. Oh my goodness. I fucking love doing that, Krista, but if you do it too many times, they will trap you in the room and you die. Because it's like the game knows you're being an asshole. Oh, 9-10! Yeah, it is worth it, but meanwhile... Get fucked, Napalm Man! Speaking of worth it! Speaking of worth it! That's GG on Napalm Man. You know what? Let's go. We don't have to deal with this tap dancing asshole anymore. I don't care. Mega Man? I do not care. The lock enemy got used up. Alright. Yes, now for the other prick. Planet Man. More HP. Yeah, saving's happening, but I need to look over what I have. I'm gonna need this. Yeah, long range is needed. Program advances are needed, no doubt about that. So I would do 320 per hit. Oh, but thou must. I get it. So I do have to make a couple of changes here. For this fight, I'm gonna need fewer Proto Man ships. Because it's just not gonna work. And I want a lava dragon. I mean, if I wanted to, I could pull out the DLC chips here, but you know what? give that a go. That's more of a trump card move. Yeah. Getting an idea of how my brain works. Okay, so it takes down both auras and leaves the Scutless with 100. Oh, I hit the button, game! I hit the button. Actually, I don't need Aqua Ball in the folder as much. I need to have Fast Gauge as my regular chip. But you know what? Step Sword's not gonna do it. Yeah, strategy-wise, that was a bit of a hiccup, but you know what? The drop-off in power between 1, 2, and 3 is not much, so... Let's see how it works. Assuming it works. But for this situation where it's Mole 2, I'll just use Proto Man anyway. And he does... Not familiar with how this works, so... Here goes nothing! That did a pretty considerable amount of damage there. Interesting. No guarantee of a hit, but what it does hit does a lot of damage. Means I could, in theory... combine Napalm Man. Now, at this point, Planet Man is a random encounter. That didn't do shit. Team Palindrome on that. Snapper was by far the more annoying of the two viruses. It's alright, I'm just deleting what's in front of me. That was a smart use of custom sword to get that down. Yep, as Dust would say, soon and near. No, wait, that's somebody else I know. Never mind. Yeah, all that defense that you gotta break through. Proto Man comes in, takes him out. Alright, Planet Man, you and me, we got a score to settle. Weh. My feel, based off what I've seen, is that it looks like Napalm Man's more random. Ooh, got the double. With Napalm Man's chip is not guaranteed. apparently. Yep. That didn't do an area lock like I thought it would. Oh shit. I am in big heap trouble here. Yep, I am... That did not go smoothly. Now watch him show up now, after I've taken a beating, because the game knows. Well, I tried, but the game's like, you think you know me, but you don't. You never did. Ah, Sunset Riders, that a definite, one of the best games from the arcade in that era. It's been so long since I played that at the arcade. I couldn't say, but yeah, it's been that long. Ooh, double delete, let's go. That did not go according to plan. Alright, Planet Man. And I had thought of running from that fight, but it worked out. Double delete, and a kunai 3. And Napalm drops him. Here we go. I can use Zap Ring to get rid of the blue planet. Now the planets that Planet Man start with, that's all RNG. Here's that move again. Oh, that did a big hit. Now, that grass planet is going to be a problem. Because it restores health. Now comes the lava dragon. Toasty! Mega Man wins. Full energy there. And a save. That victory means we've beaten all the version 3 Navis, but do we have all the rewards? Game gave me a chance to use Lava Dragon right there, and it worked. Oh! You need to hit the one in the middle, you fool! Wow, that's ass. Fuck. Now it's just the electric planet. Shit, hit the wrong button. This ain't good. That is a mean fight. Well, I survived it. Thanks, Zero. Appreciate that. Have a good night. Well, that did not go according to plan. Too much messing around. On myself. Won that one nicely. Alright, that's a good starting planet right there. No! I stupidly backed into that one, didn't I? Well, what I'm doing, Chris, is I'm trying to get Hundo, and to do that I have to get the version 2 and version 3 chips. Preferably with an S rank mixed in there. Got a V2, so yay, that's progress. If I get the V3, what I'm about to say is important. If I get the V3, then one more fight spawns. Yep. Accurate. I scuffed that move. Matt. Survived again. What is that chip anyway? Planet smashes an enemy. The Zap Rings might help later, but they don't help now, if that makes sense. Now we got a chip draw to work with. In this game, there's only one that's worse. That's a lot of damage right there. What? He missed? Come on, man. Oh, bullshit! Bullshit! See him do that again. This battle's over. What? I get hit? Fuck. All right, Paul, man, do your thing. Good, got the hit. Damned if I do, damned if I didn't there. What? I hit the button, you jerk! Seriously, game, you just did a no-no there. That was some bull. Alright, this is a way... that's the Looney Tunes rubber band, Krista. The reason I picked that up is because Ferron Burgundy has that as a sounder on his channel. And they call it, between him, Oog, and Brysolf, the Tecmo Super Bowl national anthem, and it is so fitting. Alright, with one planet gone, this should go a little bit smoother. Heat Ball, maybe not, because that's the Aqua planet, but you know what? Will knows what I'm getting at. I'm just gonna do an ad turn here. There we go, that's a hit. Great, did I hit too soon? Yep, I did. That is 100% my fault. Lava Dragon. Wow. Complete whip. This will not whiff, though. Hey, I didn't get hit. That's progress. Hey, that's the one. Okay, so now I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is that is our last S rank. And that was very hard. The bad news is I gotta change my folder one more time. Just trying to think, what strats can I use? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna save here real quick. That's one goal. There's just... Oh, monster. Yup, speed is right. We have yet to face Bass Deluxe, and that is next. Ooh, that did a good amount of damage right there. No, but it is a treble fight. But then again, a super boss is ever meant to be easy. They're not. Yeah, lock enemy is still in effect for Planet Man. I ain't blocked for the planet. And this suddenly did not look so good. At this point, I'm just trying to survive. Got him. Got any fight against Planet Man where I don't get a chip? Still is giving very good Zenny. So what I need to do is get out of this area. If I can get out of this area at this point. That did a lot of damage. I've been hitting the wrong buttons ever since I've switched to this controller because The control scheme is completely opposite of what my muscle memory's used to. Ah, yes, Blue. Definitely stand on one panel and attack, just like Stone Man. But, Infinite there should be, but I haven't been able to find it. Oh, Freeze Man, Stone Man, yeah. Oh, you cheap little... Damn it. So there should be, and there's also an option to switch to the Nintendo button layout, but for whatever reason, that option does not appear to work. Which seems dumb, and it is dumb, but life be like that. Life is full of dumb shit. Hopefully, how you doing, Blue? Hope all's well on your end, and... Well, let me see. What do I got here? Okay. I gotta focus here. Fire, Aqua, Electric, Napalm. Relaxing at home, the best. Unless you need a vacation, which is understandable too. Ooh, a lot of PAs rolling up right now. So far, night's going well. Really wanting to wrap this up tonight. Just got number 247 on the chip folder, so now I need to get out of this area to get rid of the enemy lock. Ooh, this is dicey. Oh, nice. Definitely enjoy that. So if that hits, it's 480. This is 400, and it should hit because... This is a sick time if it hits. Oh, I got the hit. Let's go. Yeah, for sure. Whoa! 2013! Alright, that got rid of the enemy lock, which is what I needed. Alright, let's start looking around. For a second, I thought I was getting the yahaha, you found me treatment, but not this time. Oh, I remember doing that. That was a project in itself. Because to get to those V5 fights, and this is just me going off memory, you had to fight a virus gauntlet for each one. And it's tedious, but can't deny that it's also fun in a sick way. Yeah, I remember Team Style. I do recall I had a specific... Oh, here we go. Bass Deluxe. Starting off, 2,000 HP. And you need to hit him for 150 just to drop that aura. That's strong enough. Fire, Aqua, Elec. He is very quick to put that barrier back up, apparently. Yeah, the problem is Gator's 100. This is a life for a 2. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. But I'm in trouble here. I gotta go Buster Match just to get out of this fight. No, you don't, base. Got it. That's... Alright, now we really look over the folder. Changes getting made. Napalm Man chips. And roll. All out the folder. Proto Man now becomes my Navi chip of choice. As nasty as Lava Dragon is, it just isn't gonna be fast enough. There were a few I got Lotto Machine, like... That right there was Lotto Machine. Both Zeus Hammers I got was Lotto Machine. Trying to think, what can I use? Base is so fast though, that Time Bomb 3 might not work. Wait a minute, Step Sword would work for sure. Zappering is a strategy element to it because I can hit stun base and then base would be stuck, unable to move. That is an idea. Oh. No Poison Pharaohs in this game. The chips for that are the same code: Poison Mask, Poison Face, Anubis. Either U code or W code. I forgot to use a lock enemy. Son of a monkey. It's worth noting that because I've S-ranked every single Navi fight in the game, next style change is going to be something cool. Oh, I could have really used an HP max there. Ugh, the straw blows. Yeah, that's what I figured. It had to be a lot of fighting. That works because the snappers move up to Mega Man diagonally. Because there's a rock on the diagonal, can't do nothing. And yes, I know Buster Max is still on, but I'm adamant to get this done tonight, damn it. And now the wrong fight shows up. Is that code? Better believe it is. See, it's the problem with Navi hunting for base is that you could unwittingly wind up against Planet Man instead. Buster maxed. Okay, I'll admit that's kind of cheap, but you know what? Considering how fucking difficult it is otherwise, I'll take it. Next. Well, I'm just waiting for Base to show up again because Base Deluxe has 2 more chips. And since running from these will draw about as many run fails as Dragon Warrior Randomizer, trying to run away from Armored Knights and Red Dragons. Oh, I loved Legends Arceus. I loved the Kalos region. I always felt there was a larger story to tell with the Kalos region, and the fact that we never got it with another game in that region during that gen, to me, oh, that hurt. So to finally go back is really... there's something really cool about it. And now to cut out some of the tedium of this. Yeah, if anything, they're at least allowing them time to cook, because I just totally cooked base. Alright, let's start looking. This isn't the fight I wanted. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I prefer them letting it cook at this point. The Scarlet and Violet, they kinda rushed, admittedly. Wait, I'm using a lock enemy, and game is not giving me the refight. Interesting. Well, I mean, I could try that, but I'm also trying to get the special style to unlock now that I've gotten all the S ranks, so... So to me, it's not much of a difference, but it is a difference. And I'm still using Buster Max, and I'm still getting Life 4 at 3, so it's kind of funny. Now I want to shut it off. Well, this works. I draw a double hero. Yes! I love that trilogy. I just don't always have time to devote to JRPGs, but that was a fantastic game. Fantastic series. Really stand down with that aura. I've been awaiting the day they do that. For real, because the fact that Xenoblade X is yet to be ported is pretty shit. Ah, shoot, I rushed it. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Never underestimate the power of a good pause buffer strat. As well as maybe hitting the wrong button. Oh, fuck off. You know what? I'm getting annoyed. Okay, it's a V1 chip. And if it runs out, I can just pop it again. Ooh, Mole 2. Rather, it was a Mole 2. Now it's a Mole Beat. At this point, I feel like it's gonna be a clean slate, so who knows? Chapter 5. Ooh. I feel like with Xenoblade Chronicles 3, the chapters had a lot of material. They opted for quality of the chapter over the quantity of the chapter. As in number of chapters. Alright, let's... I took that hit on purpose. Alright, Alright, Blue, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. And I'll catch you again soon. And that's V2. Okay, that is good. That is one more chip left to get, and it's the V3. And you know what? We're gonna keep going. I know what you were going for there, Speed. I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you. Life Aura again. I got hit, but I deliver a hit back. Hit. So the idea I have here is delaying use of one attack to bring down the aura. Problem is, every so often that aura regens. Here I use Proto Man to carve him open. There's his Earthbreak, which in this game, base will only use Earthbreak below half health. Got him without using Buster. You'd think that'd be a Chivo, but game says no. Oh, I know I forgot on that. I know that's a detail that I whiffed on. But base also forgot one detail. Shit, I missed. I swear I do that once a playthrough. And that is one of Base's desperation moves. Shoots Buster cursor style down your area. Shoot, I kind of botched it, so I'm just gonna finish it. That wasn't very fast either, so... Mashing the button to get off Life Sword. More life aura 3 chips than anything else. I wonder if there's something I'm missing. Alright, let's look this up. Because I am legit curious. I am. Alright, so I'm on the right track, it's just not dropping. Okay. Good to know. These draws blow. Even shit would call that a shit draw. Come on. Alright, what's going on? Well, good thing I just saved because the game just crashed. So the only thing that's irritated me about Legacy Collection Volume 1 is how crash prone it is. And I'm pretty sure that's something Capcom did.
I was just thinking you'd show up. Take it away, operator.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Not in the slightest. But yeah, that's something I'd like to know from Steam. What the fuck keeps causing this game from crashing? Well, not worded like that, but... Still more life aura. The V3 chip just does not want to drop. Not getting dictated by rubber band RNG. There we are. With base V3X. That's the library for Battle Network 2. However, is it all the fun? Not so fast. Because there's but one thing to do that I've never done. There is a 30-second program advance in this game, previously unreleased in North America outside of cheat devices. I'm gonna try for that program advance in this fight. That's 2 X's. Problem is, I need 3. Combination goes by a specific order. I want to make sure I get it right on this first attempt, so I can Okay, so the order is base V3, anti-navi, gospel element. Base PA is a wrecker. Does 3,000 damage. Now remind me, Speed, is there 4 stars or 5 in this game? Yeah, I know, it is insanely, disgustingly overpowered. No wonder it was available only via promotion or by hacking. Yeah, I know speed. Stupid powerful. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 that started a different tradition. Which means even the Grey Virus Beast would crumble to such power. Ugh. We're just employing cutscene skips at this point. This version of base is nothing to sneeze at in comparison, right? So it looks like Gospel Omega is not a thing. Damn. Oh well. Might as well go out with a bang. I drew a toy. Defeated by the true version. Roll the credits, we done here. And that is officially Battle Network 2. A hard mode? A hard mode. I do not seem to remember a hard mode. Admittedly. And, Higsby at that moment realized, I've been diddled again! I had to go there. But I can't say I'm familiar with hard mode for Battle Network 2. Yeah, it certainly sounds like a challenge. I mean, hub style might be something I just do in my own time at this point, but basically, all I've really wanted to do on the Steam version for Battle Network 2 is fish. Unless hard mode is actually a challenge, but we'll see. As for the next game, Battle Network 3, I'm gonna let this play out one more time. Insolence. Face my judgment. Still another buffoon over here. That rotting weakling human. Manipulating brats as if I really care. But breeding copies of me? That I cannot permit. Humans. Worthless creatures. One day they shall face my judgment. I wonder... Purple Star. I'll have to read into that, but for now, it's late. I'm calling it. As it's time for me to find a raid target. Just a reminder that tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be playing Zelda 1 Randomizer for the most recent match in the Z1R 2024 tournament Swiss stage. Oh, hear me. You know what? There's not too many folks I would typically raid at this hour, but you know what? I think I know who I can raid. No, no, that's a bad idea because you might spoil a newer game. So don't go doing that. So instead, I'm gonna raid Juker. It is community night on his end. And on his end, on community night, as Twitch is derping and shitting its pants, which Twitch, well, I mean, it's technology, to be fair. So the purple star involves getting the other 10 secret chips. I'm not sure how the hell I'm supposed to do that, so yeah, I beat the people that needed to be beaten, but you know what? I'd say next time I touch this, it's gonna be Battle Network 3. I'm probably gonna start with blue version, but I might just play white version off to the side, because there is one key difference between blue and white version that warrants being seen. Besides, I can't get all the achievements on this game without playing both. It's just not possible. But still, for now, for tonight, raid goes over to the Juker. It is Jukebox Community Night where he holds a raffle. You win a game, you win the raffle. You get to pick a game from his backlog reads, much like Proton John during Power Trip streams. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. See you tomorrow night for Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament action. And until then, stay kind, stay safe. Good night, everybody.